Hello everyone, welcome back to this amazing session of Animal Kingdom. So I hope you all are doing great. Yes or no, tell me in the comments, how are you all? Alright, so we were discussing Animal Kingdom from the starting, yes or no, and I hope you are understanding all of it. So we have discussed so many phylums in Animal Kingdom, right? How many phylums are there total in Animal Kingdom? I hope you remember, you are not forgetting everything. Yes, you are remembering things of NCERT. Alright, so please tell me in the comments if you are facing any problem in understanding or in reading in the lines of NCERT also. If you are facing any problem, you can tell me in the comments. I will be happy to help you, right? So let's continue with our phylums of Animal Kingdom, and we are left with the two non-chordate phylums, everyone. So we are left with Echinodermata and Hemichordata. In the last session we have discussed the Mollusca phylum, alright, and Arthropoda phylum. Arthropoda and Mollusca we have discussed. Today we are going to discuss Echinodermata and Hemichordata, alright. So let's start with the phylum Echinodermata. So as you see the name Echino means spines, derma means skin, alright. So they are commonly known as spiny bodied animals. They are commonly known as spiny bodied animals. They have spines on their body. They have spines on their body, alright. If you will see their body, if let us suppose this is the skin, if this is the outermost surface of their body, so then the spines will be there like this. These will be the spines. There is small other structures are also present here. For example, these kind of structures are the dermal branchiae. They also help in respiration, beta. So these structures are also present on their body surface. They are known as dermal branchiae, and some small structures, other structures are also present like this. Some other structures are also present. They are known as pedicellariae. They are for the cleaning of surface. They just act like broom, just like we use broom to clean our homes, right? Just like that, there are small structures which help in the cleaning of the surface, right? So let me tell you the names of all these structures, everyone. So this you can clearly see, this is a spine, beta. This is a spine, right? This is dermal branchiae. I have told you the function. In some of the echinoderms, it helps in the, like in starfish, it helps in the respiration. Dermal branchiae. Alright, and this structure which you can see here, this structure is known as pedicellariae. Pedicellariae helps in cleaning the surface. It helps in cleaning of the surface. Alright, so now you know the common name of echinoderms. Echinoderms are spiny bodied animals, and you can clearly see the spines over their body surface, alright. And they also have small other structures which are not that important, but I have just like that I have told you. So some of the structures help in the respiration, and some structures, small structures, they help in the cleaning, right? Coming to the similarities, very important point. These animals, they show some similarities with the chordates. So if you know, chordates also have coelom, true coelom, right? They also have true coelom. What are the similarities with chordates? The similarity is they have enterocoelom or enterocoelomates. The animals which have enterocoelom, they will be termed as enterocoelomates. So chordates are also enterocoelomates, and echinoderms are also enterocoelomates. The second similarity is deuterostomes. Deuterostomes. Do you understand deuterostomes? This is the second similarity with chordates, enterocoelomates, deuterostomes, and do you know what is our skeleton? Endoskeleton, beta. Our endoskeleton is made up of bones. In other chordates, it is made up of cartilage, right? So bones, cartilage, all are connective tissue, and if you know connective tissue has mesodermal origin. Here also again the third similarity is mesodermal endoskeleton. Mesodermal endoskeleton, very, very important. Mesodermal endoskeleton, very, very important beta, very, very important point. What is there in endoskeleton of echinoderms? There is bony plates. They are known as calcareous ossicles. Ossicles stands for bony plates. So calcareous ossicles are forming the endoskeleton. This is the very, very important point, and this is the very first line of NCERT. If you will read after my session, if you will read NCERT na, so then you will find this is written in the very first line that their endoskeleton is made up of calcareous ossicles. So these are the bony plates which are made up of calcium, right? Now, so these are the three similarities you can remember about the echinoderms, right? And these three are the similarities with the chordates. Now coming to the next point, talking about their habit and habitat, they all are exclusively marine. Exclusively marine. So which is the another phylum of non-chordata? Tell me in the comments which was exclusively marine. There are three phylums of non-chordata which are exclusively marine. One is I have told you already, Ctenophora. Ctenophora, they are exclusively marine. Echinodermata, exclusively marine, and the next phylum also is exclusively marine, right? So these are the three non-chordate phylums which are exclusively marine, alright. They are benthic beta, benthic. You will find them on the bottom of the sea. Benthic stands for bottom dwellers. Bottom dwellers. So they are benthic. They are exclusively marine, they are benthic. They are the most beautiful invertebrates. If you will see them now, if you will go for a sea diving, you can see them. They are the most beautiful invertebrates. So you can write, they are the most beautiful invertebrates. Invertebrates, alright. And there are no parasitic forms here. You will not find any parasites. No parasitic forms, alright. No segmentation is seen in them. No segmentation, no metamerism. No metamerism is shown by them, right. So let's talk about the general features which are very easy and you know them. They have which level of organization? Organ system level of organization. Organ system level of organization. They have three germ layers, so they are triploblastic, alright. Then just now I have told you they are true coelomates, they are eucoelomates, and in eucoelomates also they are enterocoelomates. Then they have very, very important point about the symmetry you have to remember. Very, very important point. They are radially symmetrical beta. They are radially symmetrical. So it depends whether it is an adult or larva. Adult is always radially symmetrical, whereas larva is bilaterally symmetrical. You tell me which symmetry is more advanced, everyone. Tell me which symmetry is more advanced. Tell me in the comments. So larva is having bilateral symmetry. Larva is more advanced here than the adult. Mostly what happens? Mostly you must have seen that adult is more advanced than larva, right? Progressive development everywhere. But here this is the retrogressive metamorphosis. Retrogressive metamorphosis. Okay, yes, absolutely correct. Bilateral symmetry. I have got the answers. Bilateral symmetry is the more advanced symmetry, most advanced symmetry which is found in the larva. So here this development seems to be retrogressive. Here you can see retrogressive metamorphosis. What is the meaning of retrogressive metamorphosis? Meaning of retrogressive metamorphosis is that larva is more advanced than adult. Alright, in most of the cases adult is more advanced. The more advanced features are going to come in the adult, right? But here it is opposite. So that is why I am mentioning retrogressive metamorphosis. This is retrogressive metamorphosis. So I hope you have understood what I have told till now. They are commonly known as spiny bodied animals. They show three similarities with the chordates: enterocoelomates, deuterostomes, mesodermal, endoskeleton. What is there in their endoskeleton? What is the structure which is found? Calcareous ossicles. Ossicles means bony plates. Bony plates. Then you know about their habitat, exclusively marine. They are found in the bottom of the sea. So they are bottom dwellers and they are most beautiful. If you will see them, you will find them most beautiful. Alright. And then talking about the general features, we have talked about the level of organization, germ layers, coelom, symmetry, and lastly body plan also you know, tube within tube body plan. Tube within tube body plan. So now next we are going to talk about the characteristic feature of echinoderms. Very, very important feature which is going to do so many functions, which is going to perform so many functions of echinodermata. So it is very, very useful to these animals. So let's see what is it. This water vascular system or ambulacral system. So it is similar, it is little bit similar to the water canal system which we have seen in the very first phylum Porifera. So in our very first phylum Porifera we have seen water canal system. Water was coming through the canals into the body of the sponge. Same thing is going to happen here. So let me just roughly draw the structure by which you can understand a little bit about the water vascular system. So let me just try drawing this. I hope you will understand. So this is a canal. This is the canal present in the center. It looks like a ring. Alright. So that is why the canal name is ring canal. The name of the canal is ring canal. Alright. So these are also canals which are attached with the ring canal. So you can see a ring canal and some canals which are attached to the ring canal. Now in all these canals there are some more canals which are coming out like this. If you can see here, I am just drawing these canals on one of the canal. You can see many canals here, right? So all the canals are same like this. I am showing it in one canal only. So right. So there are some structures which are attached to these canals. These are known as tube feet. Very, very important structure. Tube feet. Alright, these are the structures. Very, very important. So this tube feet is given in NCERT. This diagram is not given, but the tube feet is given. So you have to understand where the tube feet are present, how they are performing so many functions like respiration, excretion, circulation, right? So these are the tube feet. If I will show you the structure of tube feet here, it is actually like this. It has a sucker here. Sucker, you know, sucker. Sucker, we have seen sucker. In which phylum we have seen sucker? If you know sucker. Alright. So, tell me in the comments in which phylum previously you have seen suckers. Tell me in the comments, everyone. Here is a canal which is attached to the ring canal, and this canal is known as stone canal. This canal is known as stone canal. It has a sieve-like plate known as sieve plate or madreporite. This is sieve plate or madreporite. So let me just tell you what are these structures which I have drawn here. So everyone, this is a ring canal, alright. This is a ring canal. Then the canals which are attached to the ring canal, these are radial canals, beta. So this is a radial canal, alright. Then you can see to the radial canal also this canal is attached, this canal. Yes, are you able to see? Okay, I label it here. This canal is lateral canal, lateral canal. And to this lateral canal, this structure is attached which is known as tube feet. This is known as tube feet. So if you will see the tube feet, there is a ampulla here, the swollen structure. Wherever you will find in your body also ampulla kind of structures, swollen structures, they are known as ampulla. Then this is podium and there is a sucker, and at the base there is a sucker. This is a sucker, alright. And this canal is known as, this canal can be termed as stone canal, and this is a sieve plate or madreporite. It is known as madreporite or sieve plate. It is also known as sieve plate. Where you will find this? You will find this on the arboreal surface. You will find this on the, it is present on the arboreal surface. Do you know what is the meaning of arboreal and oral? Arboreal is opposite to oral. Oral surface. The surface which you are able to see, my surface, is oral surface. Ventral surface is oral surface. Our ventral surface is oral surface, because on the ventral surface only mouth is present. So this surface is termed as oral. The opposite to mouth, where the mouth is present now, opposite to that can be called as arboreal surface, right? So sieve plate is present on the arboreal surface. So now we have seen all these structures here. Now from here the water is going to enter, it will circulate in all the canals, right? So this is looking like a canal system, and we are seeing so many canals, but don't get confused between the water canal system and water vascular system. They are separate, they are different, they have some similarities, they also have some differences. So they are present in different phylums: water canal system, Porifera; water vascular system, Echinodermata. See, Porifera, small, short name na, vascular is long, canal is short. So Porifera, canal, Echinodermata, vascular. So little bit like that you can relate and you can just remember these points, right? But otherwise it is very easy to remember. So now if I will tell you the functions, of water canal system, it helps in the capture of food. Same. In Porifera also you have seen water canal system was helping in the capture of food, right? So its function is, it helps in capture and transport of food. Capture and transport of food. It also helps in respiration. It helps in respiration. Tube feet. Tube feet is the function which helps in the respiration as well as in the excretion. So excretion is also done by the water vascular system. Here clearly written in the NCERT beta, clearly written in the NCERT that excretory system is absent, so you don't have to get confused. So excretion, the function of excretion is done by water vascular system by the tube feet. Excretory organ is absent, alright. So excretion is done by this system, respiration is done by this system, nutrition, it is taking food, transport, that means circulation is also done by this system, and the very important point, locomotion. Locomotion, feet, you understand na why tube feet has the name, this name is given because it also helps in the function of locomotion, from going from one place to another place, locomotion, you understand, right. So tube feet helps in the locomotion, very important point. This locomotion is not a function of water canal system of porifera, very important. Sometimes they ask question, difference between the water canal system and water vascular system or the similarities based upon this. So basically you have to relate these two systems, right. So locomotion, it is not a function of water canal system of sponges, everyone. So you have to remember this. But now tell me, next question to you, tell me what was the function which was performed by water canal system that is not a function of water vascular system. Tell me in the comments if you know, what was the function which was performed by water canal system but it is not performed by water vascular system. Think about it. Alright, so I hope you are remembering. Let me tell you, water canal system has a function of transfer of gametes, reproduction. It was helping in reproduction, transfer of gametes, right, reproduction. But here this water vascular system, it does not help in the reproduction. So there is one function which is different, the one function, locomotion, which is done by water vascular but not done by water canal system. Next function is of reproduction, which is done by water canal system but not done by the water vascular system. So this you have to keep in mind. This is a very important point. Alright, questions are coming on this topic, questions are coming, right. So you have to remember this. So we are done with the functions of water vascular system. So now it will be very easy to understand the physiology, because most of the functions in the physiology we have already discussed. They are done by the water vascular system. So coming to the physiology, if you know digestion, tube within tube body plan, so complete elementary canal with extracellular digestion. Now one more point is given, is written in NCERT about the alimentary canal. The alimentary canal, it is complete and it has mouth on ventral surface, mouth present on ventral surface. And which is the ventral surface in them? The lower side, lower surface is the ventral surface, alright, lower. Let us suppose they are present like this. So this is going to be the lower surface, this is going to be the upper surface, right. So lower surface is the ventral surface, on that mouth is present. So that means ventral surface is, in them also ventral surface is oral surface also, right. So mouth present on ventral surface and anus present on dorsal surface. So dorsal surface is the upper surface. So can we tell that their ventral surface is oral surface is the lower surface and their aboral surface is the upper surface. On the aboral surface only we have seen this madreporite sieve plate on the aboral surface. So from here only water is going to enter into the water vascular system. Coming to the respiration, I have told you tube feet, right? So respiration is also done by the water vascular system. Circulation is also done by the water vascular system. So now it is written in NCERT, an excretory system is absent. An excretory system is absent. Alright. So excretion is done by tube feet. Also remember that tube feet helps in respiration, excretion. Alright. Then locomotion, I have already told you, respiration is done by tube feet, and tube feet is present in all the echinoderms. But apart from tube feet also, some other structures are present in these animals, in different animals, in different classes. They also help in the respiration, right? So, but we don't have to do that because it is not given in NCERT. So, you just have to remember tube feet. Nervous control is not a great type of nervous system. It is just like the lower group of animals. So, it is reduced type. It is a very reduced type nervous system, reduced type like lower groups, like lower group of animals. Diffused type, we can also tell it is diffused type. No specialized ganglions. No specialized ganglions are present. No specialized ganglions. Ganglions, you understand? I have explained you ganglions in the previous classes. Ganglions are those structures which are formed by the group of cell bodies of neurons. In neuron cell body is there, cell processes are there, right? If you remember dendrites, axon. So cell body, so many cell bodies when clubbed together they form a ganglion, right? So they don't have all those things. So nervous system is very lower grade of nervous system. In sensory control you can tell, yes, they have some sense organs like photoreceptors they have, right? Chemoreceptors they have, chemoreceptors, so they can sense the light, they can sense the chemicals, right? In case of reproduction, you have to remember sexual mode of reproduction is present in them. They are dioecious. They are dioecious beta, but they show external fertilization. In which phylum they are dioecious but shows internal fertilization? Aschelminthes phylum. I am again telling you, during the class I have told external, but it is internal in them. In Aschelminthes phylum, please check into your notes, into the NCERT. In Aschelminthes phylum they are dioecious and they have internal fertilization, but in this phylum they are dioecious, they have external fertilization, and there is indirect development. There is indirect development. So very simple points in the physiology you have to remember. Complete alimentary canal, mouth on ventral surface, anus on dorsal surface. Tube feet helps in respiration, circulation, excretion. Nervous control is very like diffused type of nervous system is present, just like lower animals like coelentrates, ctenophores, right? Then sensory control, yes, they have photoreceptors and chemoreceptors. Reproduction, you have to remember sexual reproduction, and they are dioecious, means unisexual. External fertilization, indirect development. Coming to the few examples which are given in NCERT, very important examples. Asterias, starfish. Starfish, you can see it here. Ophiura and starfish. Diagrams are given in NCERT. This is Ophiura and this is starfish, right? So sometimes they will give pentaradial symmetry. They have radial symmetry, na? Pentaradial, due to the 5 arms you can see in starfish also 5 arms. In case of Ophiura also you can see 5 arms, right? So you can remember this way. Now other examples. So Asterias, starfish. you have to remember the common name as well as the scientific name. Echinus, sea urchin. Antedon, sea lily. Cucumeria, sea cucumber. Alright. Ophiura, brittle star. So basically, if I talk about the classification of Echinodermata, there are 5 classes. There are 5 classes and they have given one example of every class. So starfishes is the class, Asteroidea. You don't have to remember. Just like that, I am telling that there are 5 classes. From every class they have given the example. Asterias, starfishes, it belongs to the class of starfishes. Sea urchin belongs to the class of sea urchins, Echinoidea. Sea lilies, sea cucumbers, right? So there are 5 classes to which these examples are given, and you have to remember their scientific name as well as their common name. So now we are done with the phylum Echinodermata. Next phylum is going to be Hemichordata, which is very simple, very easy to remember, alright, and so many things are similar to the Echinodermata as well as to the chordates also. So very important point, the very first point I am going to tell you that Hemi means half, chordata means chordates. Why this name is given to this phylum Hemichordata? Because there must be some similarities with the chordates, but this is coming into the non-chordata group. So that means there are similarities with the non-chordates as well as chordates. So that is why this phylum Hemichordata, it is a connecting link beta, connecting link. It is a connecting link between non-chordates and chordates. Between non-chordates and chordates. Now, one more important point about Hemichordata, they have a rod-like structure. Similar to notochord. That is why this is also one reason they are hemichordates, notochord. Alright, so they have a rod-like structure similar to notochord, but it is not notochord. It is known as stomochord. They have a rod-like structure similar to notochord, known as stomochord. Why it is different from the notochord? It is rod-like, but it is not notochord. Because you know, notochord is mesodermal in origin. Notochord is mesodermally derived. Here the stomochord is ectodermal in origin. So this is the reason we cannot tell that the stomochord and the notochord are same. No, the stomochord cannot be called as notochord since it is having a different origin, everyone, right? So if you can see here, there is a rod-like structure. You can see in the body of this animal, Balanoglossus, which belongs to the phylum Hemichordata. So you have to remember that they don't have notochord. Right? Now, coming to the common name, they are also known as tongueworms or acorn worms. Alright, coming to their habitat, I have already discussed, they are exclusively marine. Now, if you look at this animal, you can see that this is a tuberculous animal. This is a tube-like animal and it has 3 parts in the body. These 3 parts are proboscis, collar and trunk. Proboscis is the anterior part, collar is the middle part and trunk is the longest part, right? So in the body form you can write that they are tuberculous, elongated, right? They have 3 parts in their body. You can write proboscis, collar and trunk. Proboscis, collar and trunk. So it is the anterior tapering part, anterior tapering part. Tapering means pointed, tapers, pointed. Collar is the middle part and trunk is the longest part of the body, longest part of the body. So proboscis, collar and trunk, proboscis, collar and trunk. You have to remember these are given in NCERT. So this is about their body form. Talking about their general features, again very easy. All the features are same except symmetry. They have bilateral symmetry. Echinoderms, they were having radial symmetry. If we talk about the adult, radial symmetry. So general features, you can write organ system level of organization, organ system level of organization. Now they are triploblastic as they have 3 germ layers. They are eucoelomates as they have true coelom. Alright, they have bilateral symmetry. They have bilateral symmetry and they have tube within tube body plan. They have tube within tube, tube within tube body plan. So these are the general features which we have already discussed in the basis of classification, but again I am telling you about every phylum. I am telling you, I am discussing all the general features so that you won't forget. Alright, coming to the physiology. So I have told you that tube within tube body plan, so that means complete alimentary canal, complete alimentary canal and extracellular digestion, extracellular digestion. Now talking about the respiration, very important. In NCERT it is written they have gills for respiration. You have to remember they have gills for respiration, everyone. Circulation, so they have open type circulatory system, open type circulatory system. They have myogenic heart, just like us, myogenic, but we have ventral heart, our heart on the ventral side. They have dorsal heart, myogenic and dorsal heart. Dorsal heart, where is heart? Heart, yes, here, heart, dorsal heart. Alright, okay, let me tell you one interesting thing about the previous phylum Echinodermata. They don't have heart, no heart in them, heartless, brainless, they don't even have brain, only they are beautiful. Alright, they are beautiful, but unfortunately they cannot use their brain and they don't even have heart, right? So let me write this there. If you want, you can write echinoderms heartless, brainless. Yes, echinoderms are heartless, brainless, heart. Okay, this heart is for you all. So heartless, they don't have heart, they are heartless, they are. So I don't think brain emoji is there, so I will write brainless. So they don't have less heart or less brain, they don't have brain, they don't have heart, they are brainless, heartless animals. Alright. So now I was telling you in the Hemichordata they have heart, they are not heartless, right? They have myogenic and dorsal heart. Myogenic means regulated by the muscles. The movements of the heart are done by, are in the control of muscles of heart only. Myogenic. Muscles have the ability to generate the electrical impulses so that it can beat the heart. So heartbeat is generated from here only. Heartbeat is not generated from here, right? So myogenic. We also have myo. Myo means muscles, genic means generation. Generation of what? Electrical impulses, electricity. For excretion, they have a gland known as proboscis gland. Why the name is proboscis gland? Because it is present in the proboscis region. You have seen the proboscis region, right? So in the proboscis region only there is a gland for excretion. that is known as proboscis gland. Nervous system, they don't have nervous system like echinoderms. Echinoderms are different. In the previous phylums we have seen double solid ventral nerve cord, double solid and ventral nerve cord. So they also have double solid and ventral nerve cord. A typical non-caudate type of nervous system is present in them. Two nerve cords which are solid from inside and they are present on their ventral surface. In chordates, in the next session of animal kingdom, we are going to discuss about chordates. So there we will look at the structure of the chordate body, in which you will see we have nerve cord on the dorsal side that is hollow from inside, and there is one single, right? Here it is double, it is solid, it is ventral. Reproduction same, no difference. Echinodermata, Hemichordata, no difference. Sexual reproduction, they are dioecious, they show sexual reproduction. They are dioecious means they are unisexual. They show external fertilization and larva is also formed in them. So indirect development, everyone. So that is all about the physiology, and the last point is about the examples. So examples are melanoglossus and saccoglossus. These are the only two examples given in NCERT for phylum Hemichordata. So here we have completed all the phylums of non-chordata. Till today's class we have done total 10 phylums. Only the last phylum of animal kingdom is left, that is chordata phylum. After doing that phylum also, we are going to read NCERT in one class. In the last class of animal kingdom, we are going to highlight the important points of NCERT so that you will not miss the important points of NCERT and you will focus on the NCERT points only. Alright. For better understanding, I am telling you a bit extra so that you will understand things in a better manner, right? But that doesn't mean that you have to learn all of the extra information. No. So you have to only you have to focus on NCERT. You have to learn the NCERT points, right? So now we are done with the phylum Echinodermata and Hemichordata. If you are having any doubts in any point, you can just tell me in the comments, alright, and I will help you with those doubts in the next class if I will remember, or else in the comments, right? So that's all for today's class. All right, so all the best my students for all your studies, right? Study well, stay focused. Bye bye, take care. God bless you all, my future doctors.